taking on Khimik of the Ukraine. The Ukrainian champions, the winners of the SL Favorit Sport League last season, are the visitors here in Romania. Oradea, the only side to have made it through both rounds of qualifying to reach the regular season. They've had to work hard to get here, and they found it difficult since the start of this regular season campaign. Just the one win for them so far, and just the one win for the visitors as well. This is the lineup for today. All four games from Group B being played this evening. Kataja against Venezia is underway, as is the match between Karšiac and Le Mans. Later on, Maccabi Ran-Media will be playing as well in the final game of the day against Avtodor Saratov of Russia. For Oradea, their only win so far in the Basketball Champions League came here in week 3 against the Russian side. Saratov beaten 96-85, and it is, as I said, the only win so far for the Romanians. Along with Khimik, they are propping up the bottom of the Group B table, both with 1 and 3 records so far, looking to kickstart their regular season campaign in the Basketball Champions League. A win here for either side could give them a huge lift and real belief that they can go beyond this initial stage of the competition. These are the Khimik players just warming up at the moment. They lost their only other away game in the Basketball Champions League against Le Mans back in week 2. They've lost 2 out of 3 at home as well. This is their roster. Head coach Vitaly Stepanovsky will be relying heavily on Jamie Smith once again. The 27-year-old American, averaging 23.3 points per game in the Basketball Champions League. That is the highest of any player from any side in the regular season so far. Vyacheslav Petrov, another important player as well, the centre, and Alexander Antipov, another name worth mentioning. As far as Oradea are concerned, they will rely heavily on the American Sean Barnett, the number 5, 13.5 points, 6.5 rebounds so far. Martin Zeno as well, another American, number 3, 13.8 points per game so far, 6.4 rebounds and 3.2 assists. He is one of the top performers for a struggling Romanian side, it is fair to say. They have made a decent start in their domestic league though. Oradea 5-2, currently sit in 3rd place. They've got a win here against Timișoara on Saturday, which might give them a little bit of confidence ahead of this one. 84-82, the final score there. There has been a change in the top flight in Ukraine once again this season. There were 2 different top flights in the last Ukrainian domestic campaign. Now they have merged once again to form the Ukrainian Super League, and Khimik are top of that at the moment, having won 10 out of 11 so far. They beat Zaporozhye 69-64 at home on Sunday. They are based in Yuzhny, of course, a southwestern port city in Ukraine. And they are the Ukrainian champions, as I mentioned, winning the Ukrainian championship for the 2nd time last season, and for the 2nd season in a row as well. They also won the Ukrainian Cup, I should say. Only win in the Basketball Champions League so far for Khimik has come in their home court. It was against Venezia in week 3. It was a narrow one as well. They almost lost it in the final moments of the game. Final attempt on the buzzer, which didn't drop and gave them a narrow 1-point win, 65-64. That was back in week 3, as I say. They were beaten by the Finnish side, Kataja Basket, in week 4. That was last week, of course. That was at home. Oradea, well, they were at home against the French side, Le Mans. Were beaten fairly comfortably, 11 points the difference in the end. The French side winning comfortably. So important for both of these two teams, because they have found it quite difficult so far. A win tonight, as I say, just gives them that little bit of belief, and just give them the confidence to go on and achieve something in this regular season. It is far too early to write anybody off. When you look at the standings in the group, there are actually only 2 points between the team at the bottom and the team at the top, so that is something that can turn around pretty quickly. And there are still 10 games to go, including tonight, so a big opportunity for both of these clubs to make a big statement here. This is your refereeing team: Alexander Glisic of Serbia, joined by Marek Malejevski and Vladan Sunindic of Montenegro. We're around about 3 minutes away from getting started here in the Arena Antonio Alexei in Oradea. Romanians winning the Liga Națională, the domestic league, for the first time last season. They also finished runners-up a few years ago, a couple of years ago, 2013-14, when they also reached the cup final for the first time and participated in the FIBA Euro Challenge, their first appearance in a European competition. They do have rather limited experience at this kind of level, so this is always going to be a big test for both of these teams. Here's the starting 5 for Khimik. No surprise to see Jamie Smith named. He does play a large percentage of the minutes. I think he's averaging around 35 minutes per game at the moment, and averaging a lot of points. As I mentioned, he is the top scorer in the Basketball Champions League, 23.3 points per game so far. And Vitaly Stepanovski will be hoping for more of the same tonight from his main man. He is the player that makes them tick. Well, this is the starting 5 for the home outfit. Branko Mirkovic is joined by Martin Zeno and Sean Barnett, two of the critical players in the Oradea starting 5. Sean Barnett has been with the club since 2015, joining from Lugano Tigers, the Swiss team, averaging 13.5 points. There's Christian Ashim, 46-year-old Romanian, who's been in charge of the team since 2010, after a spell with Rumbolsea. This will be the first of 2 meetings, of course, between these clubs. They will go head-to-head once again on the 10th of January, a little over 2 months away from now. Well, some final words from the coaches, and then we'll be ready for action in Group B here in Romania. The Basketball Champions League continues. It's been a thrilling competition to watch so far. Plenty of shocks, plenty of standout moments. We might just get one of those big performances tonight from one of these two teams. The atmosphere building inside this arena. The Arena Antonio Alexei, which holds around 2,000. There's a pretty good turnout, as you can see. There is Sean Barnett, such an important member of the Romanian outfit. 30-year-old. Hoping to lead his side to the second win of the Basketball Champions League season. Regular season, that is. They are the only side who came through 2 rounds of qualifying. They beat Krijevica of Slovakia in the first round and Lukol Academic of Bulgaria, where they actually lost the first leg of that tie, 75-72, came back to win it comfortably in the end. The second game ending 70-58, so they won it fairly comfortably on aggregate. Can they add to their 1 win in the regular season? We are ready to go. The Romanians in the whites and the Ukrainians in the green. It is the visiting team who have the first possession here. Jamie Smith, who will see plenty of the ball. Number 2, he is one of those to keep a close eye on. Here is Smith, puts up an early 3, it's good, there he goes. Didn't take him long, did it? Jamie Smith off the mark straight away. Zeno with the response, and it's good. Just inside the line, so only 2 for Martin Zeno. Smith once again. Here come the Romanians once more, having won it back. The 3 goes up and it's in, nothing but net from Pasalic. And the Romanians take the lead for the first time in the game. This is Smith once again. Koniev and rebound won comfortably, and away come Oradea once more with Barnett inside. Nice pass, draws the foul, and 1. Virna making the shot, drawing the foul from Petrov. Vyacheslav Petrov giving Virna the chance to make it a 3-point contribution. Give his side a 5-point advantage early on here. There's just a bit of delay here. Sorted out now. Pasalic can add another point to his personal tally, having drawn the foul while making that shot, but he's missed the free throw. So Oradea have a 4-point lead, 7-3. This is Jamie Smith. He's had plenty of the ball already. Inside it goes to Petrov, but the little hook wasn't quite right. It'll go up again, this time an easy 2. Tipov making no mistake there. This is Barnett. Zeno. Stepping out of bounds there, the American. Just see there, he may have just put his back foot over the line. Smith involved once again. Petrov. Just waiting for the opportunity and did come off the Khimik number 22. Vyacheslav Petrov unable to get things all tied up here. 2.5 minutes into the game, and Khimik having opened the scoring, down by 2 now. It's 7-5. Smirkovic into Pasalic here, and now the 3 attempted from Pasalic was well gathered in the end by Petrov. Smith. Ryabchuk out to Koniev, and Petrov just helps it in. It's easy 2 for Petrov. He is off the mark, having missed a couple of attempts earlier. Levels it up at 7 points all. Mirkovic. Experienced serve with a pass out to Barnett. Barnett switching it to Pasalic. And now Martin Zeno, 3 on the shot clock. Zeno gets it away in time, and it goes in from Martin Zeno. And Oradea back in front. 9-7 lead for the Romanians. This is Jamie Smith once again. Petrov for 3. No good this time. It bounces kindly for the number 42, Antipov. Doubles his tally for the night. 4 points. All square here once again. This is Zeno to Barnett. Barnett able to make it count. Khimik look to regain the lead again. It's Smith. It's good. He knew it was in. Jamie Smith once again. He's had 2 attempts and he's nailed them both. Khimik have a 3-point lead. It starts as you mean to go on so far for Jamie Smith. Got to keep up that average. Averaging over 23 points a game so far in the regular season. As well as 4.2 assists. He is a creative hub. And a key man in this Khimik side. Here he is again. It's a long 3, no good this time. Barnett couldn't hold it though. It'll come out to Smith again. Pass inside, the hook, and it's in. Antipov again. Involved is Petrov rather, who makes it count. So Khimik have a 5-point lead. (14-9). As the shot from Mirkovic goes up somehow, didn't go in. The final touch there was off number 21, Bogdan Tibirna. There's Ryabchuk for Khimik. Smith. Still Jamie Smith looking for a way through, puts it up, and no good this time. They still have it. Petrov travelling call against Vyacheslav Petrov. First timeout is called. Khimik leading by 5 points. 14 rather to 9. Oradea had got themselves into a decent looking lead. Now find themselves behind.
With me here. With Zino here. Pass for here, Zino. You have 1 against 1, or we play for Mucha. Be open.
Zone defense. Zone defense after timeout. Doesn't matter, they play zone or man. We go 3 down. Yeah, but you play, okay? Yeah, you play deeper, okay? And after, we play normal our 3 down. Let's go.
Well, Oradea have had a 4-point lead so far in the game. Khimik currently up by 5. Ball is thrown to Barnett, who did brilliantly to keep that alive. He's got it back again now. This is Martin Zino, who puts it up and makes the shot. Zino starting well here at 6 points for the American. Oradea move into double figures. It's rather unorthodox, but this is Smith now, trying to slip that pass through. It's a foot that got in the way, the foot of Martin Zino. Sabina making way here. Smith, Koniev putting up the 3, missing. Rebound from Sean Dennison. He's just taken the place of Tabina at centre. Zino trying to get the pass out to the far side. Foul is called here. Foul by Pasalic. Just barging into Koniev, trying to stop the fast break. Risky pass, almost costing Khimik, but they've managed to get the shot away. It's come to nothing. No, Dennison finds Pasalic, and Pasalic with a quick pass up towards Barnett. He puts it up but can't get it to go. And away comes Jamie Smith for Khimik, who lead by 3. Petrov. Tipov. Now Koniev. Simple pass from Koniev, bouncing off the knees. Oh, then given away. And Petrov travelling, little scrappy there from both teams. Squandering possession. Both of them squandering possession there. Dennison. This is Mandake. Pass inside by Mirkovic, and Dennison draws the foul. Sean Dennison. Pavlov, the guilty man on this occasion, obstructing the Canadian. Dennison again to try and get the Romanians to within a single point, which is what he's done. 13-14, the hosts are trailing, but only just. Still have 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter here in Oradea, Romania. Here's Smith. Running out of time here. Smith, though, has space to put the 3 up, and in it goes again from Jamie Smith. 3 from 4 from downtown for Jamie Smith. 4-point lead for Khimik. as the Romanians are penalised once again. The Ukrainian champions have had the upper hand so far. This first quarter largely thanks to the man on the ball at the moment, Jamie Smith. Three three-point attempts that have been successful. 9-point contribution from him. Could be another three here. It doesn't quite go this time. Kept alive, and here's Smith again. Didn't quite have the time to get the three away there, although he did think about it. 7 on the shot clock. Jamie Smith does put up the three. Not this time. Zeno Mirkovic had so much time with the open three. Never going to miss that, the 34-year-old. Nailing that three-pointer without any trouble at all as Khimik call a timeout.
Don't lose. If somebody behind you over, don't leave, okay? Hey. Very important. Against pick and roll, their defense, very important to good screen. If you set the bad screen, he is not ready. If you set the bad screen for Prekop, he is not ready. We must set a good quality of the screen, okay?
Now, we go one time defense 10. There we are in 5. So there we are in 5.
In open, we double from position 5 in open.
Yes, we double from here.
From 5.
A good start here from the Ukrainian champions, in particular from Jamie Smith, 9 points already. It's just one of those three-pointers. He'll be the man to get us underway again. With 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the first here. Here is Smith. Petrov, a few seconds on the shot clock, and Petrov just taking his eye off the ball there for a moment. It bounced away from him. Wasted opportunity. Still a 1-point game here. Two teams who have struggled so far in the Basketball Champions League. Just one win from the opening 4 games for both of these clubs. This is Mirkovic. Pass inside, and the attempt from Denison is blocked. Defense by Petrov there. Romanians, though, trying to make this count, and they've failed to make it count. Here is Smith again. Petrov. Prokopenko. Time again for Smith. And to Petrov. Comes to nothing for Khimik. A little wasteful in the last couple of minutes. Just a few seconds remaining in the first quarter. Oradea run the clock down, but will try and snatch the lead going into the second quarter here. Goes the layup, just misses. A couple of seconds here. Gets the shot away in time, but no luck for Prokopenko. It is still a 1-point lead at the end of the first for the champions of Ukraine. It's a good battle developing between these two teams. Oradea taking an early 4-point lead Ever since then, though, it's been the Ukrainians on top, albeit only just. Scoreline reflects the nature of the contest so far. Pretty close, nothing much to choose between these two. Jamie Smith, the standout man, once again. 3 from 4 as far as his three-point attempts go. Really nothing to choose between these two. Far more rebounds from Khimik. Nearly twice as many as their opponents, but necessarily always doing enough with the ball when they do win it back. And this is Jamie Smith getting us started in the first quarter. Martin Zeno's been impressive as well, 6 points for him. The feeling he could be the man to lead Oradea back into the game, back into the lead if they are to in the first half in front. All to play for, and nothing to split them really at the moment. It is a narrow advantage for the visiting team. Barnett now, and Dake, and this is Dennison. Dennison twisting and then trying to hook it in. And this is his opportunity, and away come Khimik once more. Jamie Smith, who will no doubt play the majority of the 40 minutes tonight, as he has done for much of the Basketball Champions League so far. Big three-pointer attempted, no good this time. Comfortable rebound for Dennison. And here is Dennison once again into the corner. Mirkovic thought about the three, changed his mind. Pass inside and up it goes, and in it goes to give Oradea the lead. Mandake off the mark. Oradea in front once more. For the first time, the lead changing hands. Petrov using his strength to put up the shot, which he makes. We're all tied up again. And foul this time by Prokopenko. Titus Nikoara will go to the line, try and give the Romanians the lead again. Titus Nikoara then for the second free throw, which is good. 2 from 2 from the line, a 2-point lead for Oradea. Romanians in front again. Exchanging blows at the moment, these two teams. Both will be desperate not to suffer a fourth defeat in the regular season. Being called again for the first time against Khimik tonight. Barnett now for Oradea. Three goes up from Mandake, misses this time, and the follow-up. Barnett almost made it count, and then the foul by the number 14 Nikoara there. First foul of the game. Belikov. This is Jamie Smith. Smith puts up a 2, gets it. Jamie Smith, 4 from 6 from the field. 3 3-pointers and now a 2 to add to that. He's into double figures, 11 points again. Double figures again, I should say, 11 points. Tries to keep up that impressive average in the Basketball Champions League this season. Missed attempt here from Dennison, will get a second bite at it and makes it count. Sean Dennison, little shake of the head. I think he probably thinks he should have made the first one. Claimed the rebound. Put away the second attempt. Gave the Romanians a 2-point lead again. Smith to Bejarano. Bejarano, the American. To Smith and Petrov. He went up to the rim and he didn't have the ball with him. Jose was all ready to throw this down. The ball snatched away by Barnett. Stolen back here, and this should be a nice easy 2. Oh, he's left it behind. Dear oh dear. Belikov. This was really good play from Belikov, and then, oops. Gonna take the ball with you next time. Mandake. Pass not quite making it from Barnett. He's trying to find Denisov there. A smile from the Canadian. Oradea do still have the lead, but it is a narrow one, 2 points in it. Up goes the 3, well short. And the decision goes Khimik's way. Daniel Bejarano. Involved in the first quarter, Bejarano, but he's on court now. That's Petrov. Sidorov is the number 55 in possession here. Sidorov, time running out. Got to put up this 3. They do it in time. It's missed. Sidorov keeps it alive. Petrov. Still Petrov using his power, but again travelling called against the Khimik number 22. It's happened a couple of times tonight. Taking a few too many steps there. Foul by Belikov this time. Fair to say he's not had the easiest time of it so far, Belikov. Just holding back Barnett there. This it doesn't go from Barnett, who then commits the foul on Pavlov. First foul by Sean Barnett. Two-point lead still for the Romanians. A few little scrappy passages of play rather in this second quarter. Neither team able to get a hold on this at the moment. Oradea claiming they should have had the possession there, but gone the other way. In the meantime, Pavlov coming off. They're now going to see a slightly different approach perhaps from Khimik, as Sidorov misses a decent opportunity there to level it up again. And oh, nice little pass into Denisov, who finishes nicely. Sean Dennison. Really nice pass to him from Petrisov. Ryabchuk back on court. Was amongst the starting five. Mandake is the man who's been penalised here. Sean Dennison starting to make a valuable contribution for the hosts. 6 points and 5 rebounds so far for Sean Dennison. Petrov. Slightly loose pass gathered once again by Dennison. This is Petrisov. And Smith steals it. Smith drawing the foul. I think it's an unsportsmanlike foul that's been called here against Sean Dennison. He looks bemused. Technical foul. He's protesting his innocence. There it is. Dennison still arguing. It's an opportunity for Jamie Smith to increase that points tally. Never really in doubt. Need to make at least one of these attempts. He makes both of them, unsurprisingly. 13 points for Jamie Smith. Ryabchuk to Smith. Khimik now trailing by just 2. And it comes to Petrov, puts up the 3. Khimik not getting back in front though, as it's another rebound for Sean Dennison. 6 rebounds and 6 points now for the Canadian. This is Mandake. Dennison puts up the 2 and gets it. Sean Dennison, 8 points. Top scorer now for the Romanians. Restores their 4-point advantage. This is Ryabchuk and Smith and Petrov and Jamie Smith. Petrov just about gathers. Smith once again. Smith, well, just had to get that shot away as quickly as he could on the buzzer. Wasn't good. Long pass to Petrisov. Mandake. Dennison out to Zeno, who misses. Gathered up by Mandake. And eventually it goes in from Nikowara. Doubles his tally for the night and increases the advantage here for Oradea. Timeout called. Khimik trailing.
Wide open he stay. Hey, look at extra pass. If some player better position, but just make it pass. And now need to box out and grab him out. That's it. Okay, go ahead. Everything you do, just need to score them. A lot of time, just miss.
Defense is 3. So, Branko, Muka. So we show zone. B, Zino, we show zone. After 2 passes, we match up. And we play regular, just 1 time.
This was Petrisov and Dennison combining. First assist of the night for Petros Denison has been gradually adding points to his personal tally. This one from Nikuara just before the timeout was called, giving Oradea a 6-point lead here with 3 minutes to go in the first half here in Romania. And the pass into Petrov, travelling again from Petrov. Just love Petrov. That's at least 3 times that call has gone against him. Seemed to take a few too many steps there. Here's Denison. Mikovic this time is the man penalised. Might be Barnett actually who's been penalised. It was Barnett for blocking there. So can Khimik reduce the gap here? This is Antipov, puts up the 2 and misses, and Zeno claims the rebound. Still has it, Barnett moving it quickly, and Pasalic misses the 3, rebound gathered by Smith. Smith, Ryabchuk, Petrov, and no travelling call this time. Petrov has 6 points. Khimik's deficit cut to 4. 1 minute 40 left on the clock in the first half. Nicely finished, very nicely finished by Barnett. Finally gets off the mark for tonight. 5 attempts it's taken him to score his first points. Restores that 6-point lead for Oradea. Smith. Just waiting for the opportunity to go for the 3, misses. Petrov with the rebound. Petrov has it stolen away from him by Mirkovic. Draws the foul. Zeno gets things going again. This is Sean Denison. Mirkovic for 3. Easy rebound for Petrov, unchallenged. Still a 6-point gap. Remember, Khimik were up by 1 at the end of the first quarter. It's been a poor second quarter for them so far. They've only scored 8 points. Ryabchuk to make that look a little better. He does. Really important 3-pointer from Ryabchuk, who is off the mark. Saw the opportunity and took it. Halves that deficit. More importantly for Khimik, just makes their second quarter tally look a little more respectable. They've scored 11 points now in the second quarter compared to the 15 of Oradea, who do still have a 3-point advantage with 30-odd seconds to go.
We go to play 0. 0. That if you can shoot, it's pass for him. B. You cut. If it's 0. If it's pass to 5, you cut. 0, you cut.
And read, he beat him until that or not, because if he go kick out pass, open 3, okay? 5, normal, read, if against Barnett, step back, okay? Let him shoot over the head. Low post, we go double team baseline, yes, our rule.
It's been a good second quarter so far from Oradea. get through the next 30 seconds or so without giving away too much, then they'll be pretty satisfied with their night's work so far. Taking a lead into the third quarter will give them just a little bit of an edge. It is still early in the regular season, but you get the impression it's the kind of game they can't afford to lose. And Pasalic hitting another three. It's his second of the game. And that 6-point lead is restored. Here's Jamie Smith. And up goes another three. It misses, and that is the end of the second quarter. And a 6-point lead for Oradea, who are down by 1 at the end of the first. They have fought back really well, and the hosts deservedly in front at the midway stage of this game. Week 5 of the Basketball Champions League. Two teams who have struggled so far in the regular season, but the hosts could perhaps be heading for a second win in 3 games and a second consecutive home win. But still plenty of work to do. Just 6 points in it. Khimik are more than capable of turning this around. Not a great deal of this difference in the stats. Looking at it at the end of this first half, a few more turnovers for Khimik, who have perhaps been a little more wasteful in possession. Dennison with 8 points and with 6 rebounds as well. Valuable contribution from him, top scorer for Khimik is Smith, of course, averaging 23.3 before tonight. He's got 13 so far in the first quarter. 5 rebounds for Petrov. Ryabchuk contributing a couple of assists as well in what has not been a very good second quarter for Khimik, if truth be told. Just 11 points scored in that second period after edging the first 17-16. But plenty of action to look forward to in the second half, which is coming up in around about 12 or 13 minutes. Jamie Smith it was who got us started. That one of 3 3-pointers that he made in the first half here. Martensino with an important contribution early on in particular. Scored 6 points, helping Oradea stay in touch in the early stages, because Khimik were on top, no doubt, early on. Pasalic hitting 2 important 3-pointers. That was the first of them. He also hit one in the very closing moments of the first half. For Khimik, contributions have come from Antipov, who has hit a total of 6 points. 6 points as well for Petrov, and 3 for Ryabchuk. But as I say, they are relying very heavily at the moment on the contribution of Jamie Smith. 13 of the 28 points have come from his hands so far. A little more spread out as far as the home team are concerned. Mikovic, Zeno, Mandake, Barnett, Dennison, Nikawara, and Tabina, as well as Pasalic, have all contributed. There's Jamie Smith again. 3 3-pointers for him in that first half. In fact, all of them coming in the first quarter. He does need perhaps a little more from some of his other teammates. The introduction of Sean Dennison has certainly made a difference for Oradea. He will continue to have a big impact on this game. So another contribution from Jamie Smith, another of his 3-pointers there. Mikovic hitting a 3 as well for Oradea. Seem to have all the time in the world to make that shot. Mandake getting involved as well, but as I say, the points pretty much shared out amongst the Oradea players. It's not been the highest scoring of first halves here, but it is the home side who have the advantage. A 6-point lead at this stage, something they would have been very happy with, I'm sure, if you'd offered it to them at the start of the game. But can they maintain it? Can they secure their second win in the regular season and secure back-to-back home wins as well, and leave Khimik stranded at the bottom of the table? We'll be back in around about 5 or 6 minutes for the second half of this one. Don't go away, there is plenty still to come.
Următoarea partidă râsă din Liga Campionilor pentru CSM CSU Oradea este programată marți 22 noiembrie în deplasare în compania formației finlandeze Gameday.
Well, welcome back to the Arena Antonio Alexa in Oradea in Romania, Western Romania, where Oradea looking for their second win in the regular season of the Champions League are going okay at the moment. They lead by 6, 34-28 against Khimik. Also looking for their second win of the Basketball Champions League campaign. The champions of Romania against the champions of the Ukraine. Two sides are a little low on confidence, perhaps, when it comes to this particular competition, though. I feel that there is plenty more to come from both sets of players. Maybe not quite performing to their absolute best tonight. We've seen little flashes of what they can do. That man, Jamie Smith, is leading the way once again. Such an important player for Khimik. 13 points already tonight. (13 out of 28 points. That tells you just how important his contribution has been once again. Daniel Bejarano, another American in that Ukrainian side. Sean Barnett has made a bit of a contribution. If you feel as well there's a bit more to come from him. He's only got a couple of points. It actually took him 5 attempts to get his first points of the night. But his side are in front. Crucially, they are leading by 6. Really Khimik need to rely on more than just one player if they are to mount a serious challenge in this group. Jamie Smith, at times, seems to be carrying them on his own. Stats are pretty good. 4 from 9 from the field, 2 from 2 from the line as well. Free throws successful from his perspective, but again, we need more from the rest of the team. Certainly that will be what Vitaly Stepanovski will be hoping for in this second half. As Khimik get us back underway. And this is Jamie Smith, the man we've been talking about. He's got 13 points so far. This is Petrov. Smith, inside again to Petrov. And it comes to number 19, Ryabchuk, who couldn't quite make it count. Smith will go again. Dancing inside, Smith puts up the 2 and doesn't get it to go. Quick break is on here as Barnett puts it up and in off the glass. And Sean Barnett doubles his tally for the night and opens up an 8-point lead for Oradea. It's the biggest lead they've had in the game so far. Martin Zeno with the foul. And he comes to the outside again with Petrov. Petrov driving in, and Koniev puts it up. He misses his attempt. It'll come out to him again. Second attempt. Once again, no good, and away. Well, I was going to say away come Oradea, but Zeno couldn't hold it. And now a 3-point attempt, which is good. Antipov takes his personal tally to 9. His first 3-pointer of the night. Much needed 3 from Oradea's point of view as well. From Khimik's point of view, I should say. Down to a 5-point deficit here. As Mirkovic plays it inside, it's a nice bounce pass to Tibirna, who puts it away. Opens up the lead to 7 once again. This is Jamie Smith. Antipov, and now Koniev. Petrov. And Koniev puts it in off the glass. 2 more for him. So Oradea failed to break quickly, and now maybe the chance for Smith. Not sure if that was something in between a pass and a shot. As Ryabchuk intercepts, knocks it out of bounds. Five-point lead. Oradea's last couple of attempts at a fast break have come to nothing. This is Mirkovic. Nice pass again from Mirkovic, and Tibirna puts it away again. Same combination, same result. 7-point lead for Oradea. Petrov. Ryabchuk. That goes the shot, but it's a good block from Tibirna. This is Mirkovic. Inside to Zeno. A reverse layup almost working out. Zeno nearly getting a second bite there. This is Smith. Smith comes inside, the pass out to Koniev. Koniev goes for 3 and gets it. And Khimik cut the gap to 4. Much needed 3-pointer from Volodymyr Koniev. Mirkovic. Still Mirkovic. Nice pass again. Tibirna. So close to the N1. Draws the foul instead of get 2 from the line. It's nearly that combination again of Mirkovic and Tibirna. Tibirna. That's the first. Just to make it a 6-point lead once more. 7 points for Tibirna. Make that 8 points on the night. The 25-year-old made an important contribution in this third quarter so far as Petrov goes in and gets the 2. 2 more for the big man. It's a solid unit. Immediately cuts the gap to 4 once again. This is Martin Zeno. Pasalic for 3, it's good. Well, he's done that 3 times now. 3 from 5 from downtown for Pasalic. Seven points. As the shot goes up and in off the glass for 2 from Koniev. Nicely done. Khimik respond instantly. Keeping it tight. 5-point game. Mirkovic, plenty of time, nails it. 6 points for Mirkovic. He's hit 2 3-pointers, and on both occasions he's had so much time and space. Smith. And again. And Koniev. Oh, it's another 3. Sharp shooting now from both sets of players. Back to a 5-point game again. Koniev moves into double figures. Zeno gets the pass away. Tibirna. No problem. 10 points for Tibirna. Instant response and another 2-pointer for Antipov, who moves on to 11. Still a 5-point game. A high-scoring one compared to the second quarter in particular. Mirkovic. And Barnett, I don't think, got that shot away in time. The referee immediately saying that he didn't. Just watch here. He just held it for ever so slightly too long. Timeout is called by Khimik. He trailed by 5.
Excellent pass. You see jump, ball. Everything is good. If he jump, look at that, Raba, bravo, excellent. But guys, is one defense, bro. Very easy to score, very easy. They play this motion. Yes, 1 goal. They play this motion. 4, 3, 2. And now look, he played. If ball is not here, this man is always cut. And now if 3, he takes this cut in play.
Guys, we play defense 10 with 5. 10 with 5.
Yeah, 1 foul, guys, 1 foul.
So 10 with 5 in offense.
Hey, let me press whoever transfers the ball and comes.
So 10 with 5 defense. So switch on. Regular 5.
Play shot, hey, play shot. 1, 2, 3.
Khimik have done a lot better in this third quarter. They only scored 11 points in the second. themselves 17 so far in the third. Shooting accuracy's improved from both sets of players. Jamie Smith is penalised here. Bemused look on the face of the 27-year-old American. Oradea so far doing a decent job of keeping him relatively quiet. That is the man they have got to keep a close eye on. He is the one who could win it for them. Jamie Smith keeping a pretty close eye on him. Maybe as a result, not necessarily keeping as close an eye on the others as they should, but he is the danger man. Cut his opportunities as much as possible. And they will have a chance of succeeding in this game. Asking for it here, Smith, but Petrov loses it. Mixed night so far for Vyacheslav Petrov. Still a 5-point game. With just about 3 minutes to go in the third. Oradia's turn to squander possession. Here is Jamie Smith. Floats it up towards Prokopenko. Finds Smith again. Watched closely by Pasalic here. Prokopenko puts up the three and misses. And the rebound claimed by Tabina. Martin Zeno. Tabina again. Pasalic to Tabina. Outside to Mirkovic, who comes in, and a lovely pass by Mirkovic. And the finish from Nikawara. 6 points on the night for him. 7 points the difference now. Here is Smith. Jamie Smith goes in himself, passes out wide. Prokopenko inside, got to get this up. Oh, swatted away. And the break is on for Oradea. Pasalic. Now Zeno. Pasalic again to Zeno. Floats it up to Tabina. Out it comes to Mirkovic. And there's the little push on Smith. And the foul is called. This is Mirkovic's attempt. Didn't make it. Smith going to ground there. Little shove from Tabina. Oradea still leading by 7. Prokopenko. Koniev. Koniev goes for 3. No good. Gets a little touch on it there to keep it alive for Khimik. And up it goes, missed though by Antipov. And now the chance for Pasalic. Tabina. And it comes, and Nikawara going for the 2. Tabina with a rebound out to Markovic. Mirkovic makes it a third 3-pointer of the night. Branko Mirkovic, 10-point lead for Oradea. 7 3-pointers apiece, but the accuracy far better from the home team as Smith puts in another three. It's been a while. But Jamie Smith comes to life again, his 4th three of the night. Cuts the gap to 7 again, immediately cancelling out that 3-pointer from Branko Mirkovic, who has it again here. Kopenko with a foul. Now how crucial could that 3-pointer from Jamie Smith be? 10-point lead prior to it. And that would have given Oradea a real psychological edge going into the final quarter. We only have a few seconds left here in the third. Mirkovic might go for 3 once again. He goes for 2, puts it up and in, Branko Mirkovic. And that is the end of the third quarter. And it's a 9-point lead for Oradea. Into double figures, Branko Mirkovic. And the Romanians are 10 minutes away from recording back-to-back home wins in the Basketball Champions League. It would only be their 2nd win in Group B. Is it going to be 2 defeats out of 2 on the road for Khimik, who have it all to do? It is by no means over. Plenty of time for them to turn this around. Jamie Smith hitting that 3-pointer just a few seconds before the end. Although Mirkovic has since added another 2, that maybe just gave Khimik a little boost that they might have needed. Mirkovic now leading the way as far as point scoring goes. He's got 11, as well as 5 assists. Could be the man to lead the team to the victory. His contribution has started to be recognised here. Much higher quality of shooting in that third quarter from both teams. Oradea, though, able to extend their advantage by a further 3 points. They lead by 9 as we get underway in the fourth. This is Barnett. Out it comes, that is just inside. It'll be a 2 if it goes. It doesn't go. Tied it up. Sidorov it was who gathered it. Sidorov it is who has it now. Smith. They need a bit of inspiration from him here. Khimik relying heavily on their main man once again. 16 points he's contributed so far. Here he is again, Smith. And he's claiming he was fouled. It's not the way that the referee saw it. Decision going the other way. He's found it tough out there tonight, Jamie Smith. Mandake. Got to get that shot away, just maybe didn't quite realise how little time he had left there. Now Smith for 3, it's good. Well, that is what he can do. He moves on to 19 points, his 5th 3 of the night. And if they do come from behind to win this Khimik, he will be the main factor, I'm sure. This is Mandake. Barnett, he goes for 3, under a bit of pressure. Rebound gathered. And Smith up to Koniev. Draws the foul, and will go to the line. It's the third foul of the game for Mandake. A chance for Khimik to cut this lead by a further 2 points. Get to within 4 of their opponents. The visitors will start to believe again. First one is good. He's missed the second one there, Koniev. 11 points on the night for him. The 3 players to have made it into double figures for Khimik as Mandake misses. Barnett follows it up nicely. Puts it in for 2. Sean Barnett onto 6 points. Crucially, his side now up by 7 again. Smith. And it comes to Koniev, thought about the 3 steps inside and doesn't make the 2. Sidorov trying to gather it, ball is loose, gathered by Pasalic. Much to the delight of the home fans here, and a technical there from Sidorov. Sportsmanlike foul from Ilya Sidorov. Pulls back, Pasalic there, right in front of the referee.
So guys, hey, what's happened in that situation when this Jamie Smith scored from 3 points?
I don't switch, my bad, I would say.
So please, this is switching, this is impossible. This is impossible. Catalin switching. Catalin.
Ilya, you on the ball. Ilya on the ball. Up, there you go deeper. Set the screen for Jamie. Jamie look at shot, or is the switch, pass to Antip, don't finish it, no good. Sprint to one man pick, they switch it, and after read. Let's go guys, let's go, play normal, let's go.
It's quite interesting listening in there, both coaches mentioning Jamie Smith. It's not hard to single him out, really. 19 points. And one coach talking about how to stop him, or how they have to stop him, and one coach talking about how they need to get him the ball in good positions and give him the opportunity to do some damage. Oradea increasing their lead to 8 and then 9, with Pasalic making both of the free throws. Things looking good here for the Romanians. Back to where they were at the start of this 4th quarter. Did have that lead cut down to 5 at one stage. About a minute or so ago. They can make it an even bigger lead here. Dennison. Oh, nicely done. Lovely finish from Sean Dennison. Dennison now continuing to make that important contribution. It's the foul by Nikawara. Sidorov. It's stolen back here by Oradea. This is Barnett. Oradea lead by 11. Dennison. Mandake, quick pass inside. Barnett arriving late. Tipov with the foul there, so Start again. Dennison surrounded by green shirts. It's Barnett. It's inside to Dennison, can't hold it. Wasn't the greatest pass from Sean Barnett in truth. Still an 11-point lead, 6.5 minutes to go. Ryabchuk here, now Smith. Smith comes inside, puts up a 2, and in it goes. 2 more for Jamie Smith. Into the 20s he goes once again. 63-54, back to a 9-point game. Jamie Smith just trying to chip away at that lead. And Oradea have done so well to build here as they look to restore the 11-point deficit, or the 11-point gap rather. It's a missed opportunity for Dennison here as Smith, who draws the foul. It's Petrosor. Smith will get things started again here. Ryabchuk. Smith just hanging back. Travelling called against Belikov. So there's still a 9-point game here. Mandake. Still Mandake. Puts up the 2 and misses. Away come the visitors here. Should be a 2. It should have been. It will be eventually. Ryabchuk missing his initial opportunity, putting it away in the end. 7-point game. Pass inside was a good one. Ball was loose, gathered comfortably. Antipov, and then put in from outside by Ryabchuk, who's come to life here. 8 points for Ryabchuk. That is a hugely important 3-pointer. Khimik forced Oradea into calling the timeout because that lead doesn't look so solid at the moment.
Zino, B, shot. First defense is 2. First defense is 2. In offense, we go to play diamond. In offense, we go to play first time diamond. Guys, hey, in this...
Hey, we have one foul, press. Don't correct for offensive foul. We have 2 team fouls, guys. Hey, let's go one time now. Stay fake zone, and take closest man, and after different fight. But only one time, okay? Just little bit fake them. In offense, they have very big problem with pick and rolls. We go north side, you pass to Jamie, after Peja, very screen, and you can be. Yeah. Pick up.
Ryabchuk's 3-pointer right before that timeout was called has really livened things up again here. Just wondered whether Oradea were starting to coast towards the win, but never really been quite far enough away to look comfortable. And there are still 4.5 minutes to go, so a 4-point game is really a fair reflection on the way this game has gone. Certainly gives us no indication as to who's going to come out on top. Zina puts up the long 2 and gets it. First successful attempt we've seen from him in quite some time. 4 from 5 from the field for Martins. Restored a 6-point advantage for the hosts. Smith, and another 3 attempted by Ryabchuk. It'll come out to Smith again. Didn't quite have the space to go for the 3. Now it's Petrov, and he's missed as well. Loose ball, and well, they've done well to hold it here. And up it goes again. It's good. Antipov, 14 points, his second 3 of the night. And it's now a 3-point game with over 3 minutes left. It's been tentative and nervous at times from both teams here tonight, but we're heading for a thrilling finale. Barnett, out it goes to Martins for 3, who misses. Suddenly Oradea looking a little bit unsettled. Khimik have the momentum, they are in the ascendancy. Jamie Smith, always going to be the focal point of this game. He's top scored for his team in every single game in the regular season so far for Khimik. This is Ryabchuk. Smith. And the 3 goes up. Oh, so close. Petrov couldn't follow it up and make it a 1-point game. Still a 3-point lead for Oradea, and this is Pasalic. Nice pass to Dennison. Dennison twisting and turning and dancing his way through. 12 points for Sean Dennison. And a 5-point gap opened up here, brilliantly finished off by Dennison. 7 rebounds and 12 points as Khimik call a timeout.
Как он может сейчас еще между вами пройти? У нас опять нет бонуса, блядь! You don't have bonus, make a foul, блядь! Again, be careful, zone, red zone.
Impossible. So, when we get beat, help and we get this goal. So, switch, very aggressive. If it's here, you push him outside zone, come, and you go there. Rebound! 1, 2, 3.
Coach's instructions can make all the difference in these tight games. Which one is going to come out on top here with time running out? Dennison's 2-pointer there before the timeout, making it a 5-point game. Still have it all to do, Oradea. It's going to be a heartbreaking loss for one of these two teams at some stage this evening. Smith taking on Pasalic and going up for the 2, drawing the foul. I think he feels that there's been a couple of incidents in which he hasn't got the decision. He has got it this time. He can add to his 21 points. It's Pasalic this time who's claiming that he was the innocent party. Pretty accurate free throw shooting from both teams tonight as Smith makes it 2 from 2. 23 points for him tonight. It's his third highest score of the Basketball Champions League campaign. 28, 26, 20 and 19 before tonight in the 4 previous games. Between these two with less than 2 minutes to go. Pasalic into Martinsino. Oh, and Mirkovic couldn't hold it. The head goes into the hands from Branko Mirkovic. Martinsino trying that little behind the back pass. Bounces off the knees of the Serb. Here's Jamie Smith. 3-pointer would level things up. He puts up the 3 and it doesn't go. Koniev tries to get his hands to it. Away comes Martinsino. Still Zeno. Good defense here from Khimik. Zeno's done well to get it back, but eventually it is the Ukrainians who come away with the ball. What a finish you're in for here. There's only a minute to go. Smith, all eyes on him. Can he produce the moment of magic? The pass out to Koniev. And Koniev is flattened by Pasalic. Gets absolutely taken out here by Pasalic. Goodness me. Just leaps into him, throws him off the court. Don't really think Pasalic can have too many complaints about that one. It's a foul in pretty much any sport. The pressure here on Koniev. He delivers with the first of the free throws. 2-point game. Second one's good too. What a finish we have on our hands now. 50 seconds remaining. 67-66. Khimik's only win so far in the Basketball Champions League was a 1-point win over Venezia in week 3. Is it going to be equally close here? 8 on the shot clock. And it goes to Denison. He's lost it. And away come Khimik. But they've thrown it out of bounds. Petrov looks absolutely stunned. Panic setting in there. These two sets of players have to keep their heads here. It is going to be a heartbreaking end for one of these two teams. What can they do in what time remains? Oradea will try and slow it down. If they hit a 3 in the final seconds here, then they might get themselves the win. Foul is called on Branko Mirkovic. Unsurprising to see Vitaly Stepanovsky talking to Jamie Smith. If Khimik are going to win it, he surely is the man they're going to try and find in the final seconds. So maybe win it or tie it, depending on what happens here. 13.5 seconds to go. Thrilling finish here in Romania. tension is building. This final few moments will be so crucial. Pasalic fouled by Smith. No real surprise there. Pasalic it is who will go to the line. They're always going to do that. The Ukrainians get possession back. And what happens next might depend on how many of these free throws Pasalic makes. He makes the first one. 2-point lead. 13 points on the night, 4 from 4 from the line. Make that 5 from 5. 3-point advantage. It gives Oradea a little bit of breathing space, not a lot. Timeout is called. As Khimik try and work out what to do now. 3 points behind. Can they get Smith on the ball and shooting to tie it up?
Get up. Never. Forward. Jamie, you on the ball. Yeah. Antip, you are here. You are here. Antip. Forward. It's fake flare. Never. You set the screen for Peter. Antip, sorry, you are here. Little bit down. Antip. You set the screen for Raba, screen to screener. Jamie, read Raba for 3. After Antip, you go here, get the ball.
And not end one. If they go in penetrations, let's...
Hey, who guards inbound or go in him little bit to repeat to see what they will do.
Guys, 1, 2, 3.
Well, this is it really for Khimik. They might get just one chance. Oradea leading by 3 points, so they might try and avoid giving away free throws here. Might just try and keep a close eye on Jamie Smith. That is the question really for Khimik. Can they get him the ball? Can he get the chance to shoot? Can he tie the game? Here he is, Jamie Smith. He's got to put it up eventually. Double team prevents him from doing so. Up goes the 3, no good! And Oradea celebrates as they win for only the second time in the Basketball Champions League regular season. The Romanians clinging on for a narrow victory. Khimik unable to level it up in those final seconds. Jamie Smith's contribution not enough for the Ukrainian champions, who are beaten once again. Their 4th defeat in 5 Basketball Champions League games. This was the final attempt. If that had gone in, we'd be heading for overtime now. But Koniev couldn't make it count. And it is the hosts who celebrate, or at the very least breathe a heavy sigh of relief. Oradea beating Khimik by 69 points to 66 in what was a thrilling finish to a tense and tight encounter. Oradea building up a lead and doing just enough to hold on. Not a great deal to choose between them. No real standout performer. You'd have to say Pasalic made a valuable contribution with 13 points, 7 rebounds and 12 points for Denison. He was one of the most important performers. Mirkovic with 5 assists and 11 points, just a little bit from a lot of players really on the night from Oradea here. And it's all smiles for the hosts as they claim their second win in this season's Basketball Champions League. Back-to-back home wins as well for the Romanians. That will give them a lift. That will give them a lot of confidence heading into week 6. They go away to Finland to play Kataja next week. was an exciting encounter, tense and nervous, and it was not exactly a game filled with quality in the early stages. The second quarter in particular was rather scrappy, but it improved dramatically in the second half and really was an incredibly tight finish. Oradea did get nervous towards the end as Khimik threatened to pull it back, and at one stage it did look as though they might steal the victory, but they never quite got themselves back into it enough. They were always just that little bit behind. I think really paying the price for a poor second quarter in which they only scored 11 points. You have to feel for Jamie Smith, who maintained his 23 point per game average tonight. Top scorer for his team for the 5th week in a row, but ended up on the losing side again. 4 assists and 3 rebounds as well for Smith. By far the top performer for Khimik. There were others who made contributions in the latter stages. Koniev with 13 points. He was the man who attempted a 3-pointer right on the final buzzer, but couldn't make it count. And 14 points as well for Antipov. Those 3 in particular making the biggest contribution. Ryabchuk with 8 points as well, but no real contribution from elsewhere as far as point scoring goes. They fell just a little short. Khimik look as though they could be the team who struggle the most in this particular group. They are bottom of that group now, with just the 1 win from 5 games. Oradea join Maccabi Ran Media and Avtodor on 2 wins, as well as Qatar as well. Maccabi Ran Media and Avtodor playing each other this evening. That's an important second victory for Oradea. Did just enough tonight. Branko Mirkovic making a valuable contribution. He hit some big points late on, some 3-pointers. To double figures, led the way in terms of assists as well for the hosts. 5 assists for him. It was very much a team effort from the host tonight. Hard to pick out one particular player who dominated the game from Oradea's point of view, but they did enough to secure the win in the end. Khimik will reflect on this as a missed opportunity, what might have been a winnable game. But they have fallen just a little bit short, so they will have to go again next week and take on the Turkish side, Pinar Karşıyaka. Keep watching the Basketball Champions League. We'll be back next week.